Hi, Joe Peprocki from Loyola Press for Pop-Up Catechesis. I'm sure by now you have seen TV commercials that show people taking refuge behind this mask in order to hide their true feelings from other people. We all struggle to honestly share our real self with others. Honesty, a value that we are exploring in this episode, is a crucial value for our own spiritual and emotional well-being. Think about how we began Lent on Ash Wednesday with our foreheads being marked with ashes. This symbol reminds us to be honest. Without God, we are nothing but ashes. In fact, the Catholic faith at its very core is all about being honest with ourselves, others, and with God. When we go to Mass, we begin with the penitential rite in which we honestly admit that we have greatly sinned in our thoughts, in our words, in what we have done, and in what we have failed to do. During Lent, we are encouraged to celebrate the sacrament of penance and reconciliation, in which we share honestly with the priest who represents Jesus how we have failed to live up to our baptismal commitment. So you can help your child to cultivate the value of honesty by teaching them the words to the prayer of the act of contrition, a prayer of honesty, as well as teaching them how to do an examination of conscience, which is the act of looking honestly and prayerfully into our hearts to ask how we have hurt our relationships with God and other people through our thoughts, words, and actions. So, we can hide behind a mask, or we can live in the light of truth and honesty, which is where God is found, since Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." For Pop-Up Catechesis, this is Joe Peprocki. Until next time, God bless.